My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we are doing a no communication, ghosted, limited contact reading. So, if a person has ghosted you, or you guys not talking as much as before, contact, whatever it is, you block them, they blocked you, this is going to be the reading. And I do this reading to offer closure, because sometimes when we don't know why people do the things that they do, we can stay there obsessing about them and just overthinking things, that kind of thing, and you don't want to be stuck in that energy, right? It's not very productive. So if this can give you a little bit of peace, a little bit of closure, embrace it. Okay, so let us get into this. Let's get some significators for your person's energy. All right, let's create a baseline, and then we're gonna ask for the energy towards you at this time. I might change decks because they are showing me, where is it? They'll show me the love pack. I'll go get it in a bit. Let's get into this. All right, underneath the deck, we have good things. All right, so both of you guys have ended a big karmic cycle. It could be a karmic cycle with each other. It could be a karmic cycle, something that's internal lessons or your own personal internal lessons, okay, from past lives. But whatever it is, something has balanced out here. And both of you have entered into a new life, because they show me you guys like walking through a doorway, right? So you close off some kind of old cycle, and now there's this new door that you guys are walking into. And it's positive. It is positive change. But with all change, there is going to be a little stress, a little tension, a little hesitancy, because of the unknown, right? Just as human beings, we're always kind of afraid of the unknown, what's going to happen next. All right, let's see. Let's get an energy for a person generally. We have the weight of truth. If you've not looked at that last pick a card reading on my channel, look at that pick a card reading. I believe it might have been pile 3. Is either 3 or 2? One of those. And it talked about the weight of truth. This might have even come out in our last reading as well, right? But not getting the same message today, though. I feel like because there are 3 pentacles here, there could be somebody else that is connected to your connection. Karmic energy could be family members that are very prominent and interfering. But there are 3 energies, right? I don't know if it's 3 people, but definitely 3 distinct energies here. It could be that your person, at the beginning of this relationship, this connection, whatever it is, right? They may have had some preconceived notions about you. But people's preconceived notions about others are rarely truths they're telling about themselves, right? So they may have had some preconceived notions about you, and what you may have wanted from them, who you are or who you were as a person, okay? And I don't think that these preconceived notions were all positive, right? And again, that's not a you thing. That is them making judgments out of their own truths, right? But it feels like as time has elapsed, time doesn't just, I don't know if it heals all wounds or it makes the pain less. I don't know. It doesn't just heal all wounds, but time reveals and can reveal a lot of truth. And they're realizing that a lot of these aspersions, let's call them aspersions, because it has the right kind of negative tinge to it. These aspersions that they may have cast about you, your character, that they may have told other people about you, that they may have thought in their head was false. Was false, right? They misjudged you. They misjudged you. And now they may have made decisions based on those judgments. They might have chosen somebody else. They may have chosen a different path, another life, whatever it is, or they may have chosen to treat you in a particular way. But now they are seeing they were wrong, right? They were wrong. Some things might have been true they had insight, but a lot of things they were wrong. They were wrong about you. And now they have to sit with the truth that they were wrong and they made decisions from that inaccurate judgment of who you were. Now, this is supposed to be their energy generally, but I'm really getting that this is really connected to you. Now, let us read it in a general sense. In a general sense, your person has had a major shift in how they perceive the world and how they perceive those people around them, how they perceive their family. Three of Pentacles are about our foundations, right? How they perceive their family, how they perceive the people that they thought were nearest and dearest to them. So this is a big shift, a big reality shift for your person. And the weight of those epiphanies are weighing heavily on your person's mind, right? They feel sorry about how they may have treated you. They may feel surprised by what they uncovered about other people that they thought was close to them. They may feel, and I do definitely think that, a lot of regret and disappointment in themselves and the way that they may have handled things. So that is the underlying energy, right? It's the weight of truth, okay? And especially the weight of truth unspoken. There are things that they need to say. All right, let's go deeper. All right. Ooh, we got two. We have rainbow transference, right? So they're getting a lot of downloads, right? They're going through this awakening process. They're getting a lot of downloads. They're getting a lot of epiphanies. And it is you that has catalyzed this in them, right? It looks like you may have gone through a transformation before this person and you may have activated them. This may hold particularly true if you consider yourself to be a twin flame or you have met your twin flame. It looks like your awakening triggered theirs. I think they feel deeply connected to you at this time, especially as you guys are closing out cycles together. We have card number 21, and 21 is the word about closing off cycles. Okay, and then we have right now, they're seeing things clearly, and nobody can pull the wool over their eyes. They are not taking anybody's bullshit, and they can see through anybody's bullshit at this time, because you see, they're not seeing with their two visual eyes anymore. They're seeing with the third eye, and you can't fool the third eye. So this is somebody, they have zero tolerance for anyone that just wants to mess around or try to manipulate them or trying to fool them. They are seeing through everybody, okay, at this time, and that's because of the spiritual awakening that they've gone through. Let me get the love pack. 1 second. I had to look for it for a while. And maybe your person, they had to really search inside themselves and search outside of themselves for a while. Okay. And this is the love pack by Chuck Spizzano. I love all of his decks. They're all wonderful. But the love pack is what we need to use today. Underneath the deck, we have fantasy. I was thinking about this card. We have fantasy, right? I think your person, just to pass the monotony of the day and perhaps of their life, they think about you a lot. Okay, they think about how to manifest new beginnings in this love connection. They think about the fact that they do love you. There's a card number 61, the vibration of the lovers and the magician. So they do have feelings for you, they do love you, and they do want to do something about it. But as you can see, this person is in a place of inaction at this time. All right, let's see their energy towards you. What is this? Bad choices. It's just as I was saying. It really is the weight of truth, right? It's reflecting on your life, reflecting on your decisions, and realizing that you were misguided, misled, and for some of them, they may have been tempted. And I use the word tempted because it can't really be tempted with anything outside of yourself, right? It's all internal. It's all internal, right? Nothing outside yourself can tempt you unless already you have that internally going on, right? So they may have been tempted by their own desires, whether that's a desire for it's a lust or fame or money, whatever it is. They made some bad choices because instead of logging into their heart space or logging into their crown chakra, their third eye chakra, they really made all their decisions from their lower chakras, right? The root and the sacral, in particular. We also have yellow here in the solar plexus. So there's someone who may have also had self-esteem issues. So they may have felt that the only way that they could prove to the world that they were a good person worth spending time with, valid, is to perhaps amass wealth, achievement, and maybe amass or hoard people, whether through their sexual prowess or something like that. Right? So they realize they just made a lot of bad choices. And it's not just them that makes bad choices. This is their part of their programming. Whenever I see trees, it's always about your ancestry. This is an ancestral pattern. If you find out more about your person, you know that they're not an anomaly in their family line. This is the way that they were programmed, and this has been going on for centuries. So your person is the one that's kind of here breaking the mold, right? In spirit response therapy, well, an offshoot of it is the family tree, clearing the family tree. And we call that person the one that's come to break all these ancestral programming and curses that's been there for centuries. We call them the universal heir. And it looks like your person is the universal heir. All right. So let's go into the tarot and we're going to find out, why did this person ghost you? But already I get in that, if they hadn't ghosted you and they continued to use you as a prop or a supply, as validation, as they use everybody else, these epiphanies that they're going through, this awakening that they're going through, would have never happened. Because they just weren't concerned with the upper realms. And it's interesting that I would use the bone stone and earth flesh tarot today, because this is what your person was concerned about. Things they can feel, touch, see, right? Very tangible, right? If they don't see it, then it doesn't exist, kind of thing. So they needed that space. Underneath the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles. So family is featured very strongly in this, and the influence of the family. So maybe one of the things that may have influenced the decision making may have been family members, but I think already that ancestral programming was already there. So why did they do it? Why did they ghost you? Let's find out. We have the Tower. All right, so something fell apart in their life. something that made them want to curl up and die. We have the Ten of Wands. You know, for some of them, they may have had a psychotic break. You know, in layman's terms, we may say a nervous breakdown, whatever it is. But it feels like for some of them, they may have had a psychotic break here. We have the Moon, and that might be something that they're keeping secret. So they just disappear, and you think that they're ghosting you, but they may have been sectioned. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is a karmic energy. In my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. So what am I getting from that? Well, that first message that I told you, for some of them, you think that they ghosted you. Well, technically they did, but it was nothing that was voluntary. For some of them, they were sectioned, or they may have even been imprisoned, and sometimes being institutionalized and prison, very much the same thing, right? So it looks like for some of them, they are keeping the status of their mental health a secret, and it's within their rights to do that, right? So there's that. So you think that they're ghosting you, but they might be they might be held somewhere. For others, it looks like your person may have been carrying, because we saw Ten of Pentacles underneath the deck, they may have been carrying their family on their back. Okay, so how do we carry our family on our back? Well, you know, maybe your person is a person that everybody comes to when they need emotional support, or when they need financial support, or when they need things done, or when they need somebody to babysit their house or babysit their cat or whatever it is. Your person is a quintessential people pleaser. And it doesn't matter how weighed down they are, they still manage to carry just a little bit more, because they need a little bit more validation from other people, right? It looks like your person was doing that for a long time, sacrificing their time, love, and energy for other people and the validation that it gave them, until they burnt themselves the fuck out. I love this card as the Tower, because it really captures what the Tower is about. It really is all fall down, right? And it feels like your person finally got to the end of the road, because you could only go for so long before you end up in healing jail. And for me, healing jail is like the hospital or something like that, right? So that's what your person was doing. So it feels like right now they don't even have the nervous or emotional energy to deal with anybody. For others of you, it looks like there may be a third party here. Okay, and when I say third party, this time I mean an intimate partner, right? And it feels that that relationship is being deconstructed. It feels like there's some sort of secret that was revealed here in this relationship, and this is causing the dismantling of this relationship. And when I said dismantling, you know, I don't know, I heard principality. So it may be something very toxic, something very karmic, something dysfunctional that is finally being dismantled, because your person is dismantling it with their changes. All right, let me pull a card on that Moon. And we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, your person may have stuck around in that relationship for a long time. They thought, you know what, if I put enough time and energy into this, it's going to change. They are going to change, and it didn't happen. Now, Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who might be physically abusive, sexually exploitative, spiritually controlling, manipulative. It is someone who may also use some sort of financial abuse. It's someone who is what's that word? A business person that's not on the up and up. I can't find a word right now. Unscrupulous. Right. All right. Unscrupulous business person, that kind of thing. But it is someone who does not have integrity. Okay. And it looks like they were with someone like that, and they thought, you know, eventually if they showed enough loyalty, enough love, threw enough money at it, enough energy at it, something would change, something would give. And something has given, and apparently what has given is this relationship. So that's what's going on. So has your person ghosted you? Perhaps. Some of them voluntarily so, to deal with another situation, and for others involuntarily. Okay, let's look at their headspace at the time that they ghosted you, because that's going to give us some more nuance. Okay. Headspace at the time, we have the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is my drama card. It's a card of competition, and it's a card of too many cooks in the kitchen. So the kitchen real hot. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands. Trying to be strong. We have the Emperor. Oh, that's a beautiful card. And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is the card of dysfunction. What were they thinking about? Now, this is someone who knows their heart. They know that they're in love with you. They know that they are your emperor. However, what I'm seeing here is that your person got a lot of loose ends that they need to find the strength to tie up, cut off, cauterize before they come towards you. This is what I'm getting. All right. They are attached to something, someone, someplace that is not serving them. They know it. And they know that they're destined for another life. They know that. And they know that they have to find the strength, because for me, Nine of Wands is finding the strength. They have to find the strength to deal with this drama here before they can make any move with you, because all they're going to do, if they make any move without cauterizing this, whatever this is, this could be many things, they're just going to rope you into the madness. And it looks like it has enough people enmeshed in this already. So this could be narcissistic family members, this Five of Wands. This could even be competitive work colleagues that will stop at nothing. Okay, but there's something here that they have to sort. They have to sort it out. This is not for you to sort out. This is for them to sort out and take charge of their life. This is not for you, right? You've done that already, right? Spirit saying you are in recovery. You've done that already, right? You're in recovery now, right? But they are at this point where they have to sort this out, right? They have to take charge of their life. This is what the Emperor is about. It's about taking charge of your life, no longer giving your power away to other people. Now you're dealing with it and you're trusting yourself. Let's look at what they were feeling at the time this ghosting occurred. So I'm hoping that these insights will at least give you some peace. And it's never okay for someone to ghost you. But at the same time, people always have to do what's best for them in the moment. And sometimes that means disappearing, unfortunately. Right? Sometimes they don't even have the energy to pick up that phone and do anything. I didn't understand that until like late last year, when I went through that myself, where you don't even have the energy to interact with another human being. Sometimes that happens. All right. Now, your person, they're going through a lot right now, it looks like. But they have hope that they could bring this together. They can bring this back together, right? But it doesn't feel like this is an immediate thing that they are able to do. It feels like they have some kind of plan in motion. There's this end goal, and they're hoping that they can pull it together, okay, at the end of it all. But they just need to focus on sorting out their life. They have to get their ducks in a row. How are they feeling? And they ghosted you here. We have bitter, right? Just disappointed in themselves, disappointed in the people around them. They really thought that they had made a good choice. And you know what? They made a good choice in terms of the lessons that their soul needed to learn. I know that's not very comforting for you. And sometimes, people can view that as a spiritual bypass. But, this is the truth of the matter. This is why we're here. So, and that's why we always say, no, there's no real wrong choice, but there's definitely lessons to be learned. We have inventive, and that's my card of trying to figure things out. We have dismissive, avoidant. They can't deal with anything else right now, right? It feels like their time and energy is focused on whatever this thing is that is deconstructing, collapsing before their very eyes. And then we have withdrawn. Yeah, they just had to pull back. They don't have the energy for anything else. They need all their reserves to sort whatever this is out. Let's pull a card on bitter. Right, we have here the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it feels like whatever this thing is that is crumbling, it feels like they invested, right? We have the Page of Pentacles. That's an investment. They invested in this, but they did not see a return on their investment. In fact, what they got for their investments, we have the Seven of Swords, was just lies, manipulation. It looks like somebody stabbed them in the back. We have inventive. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to fix this. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They know that they can't invest in you right now. They see you as their twin flame and soulmate. We have the Four of Wands here. But that's not something that they can invest in right now because they need to sort their shit out. We have dismissive, avoidant, Two of Swords. They're not sure which way things are going to go. So they're just holding back from everyone around them. They're just dealing what they need to deal with in their immediate reality, and it's that Tower energy. And for some of them, they just need to focus all their energy on themselves, especially if they've been sectioned or they're in jail or something like that. They have to deal with, their immediate reality and the imperatives that are there. They are withdrawn. We have the High Priestess keeping their own counsel. Okay, and we have the King of Wands. They know they have to take action and they're standing in their power, but they're not ready to confide in other people just yet. This is someone keeping their own counsel. They're keeping their cards very close to their chest. Whatever their strategy is, whatever their plan of action is, they're not telling anybody. And the King of Wands is like that, right? He's a strategist. He is a warmonger, right? He goes to war. So he is a master strategist, and he's successful because he keeps his card close to his chest. Everybody knows what they know on a need-to-know basis. And right now, looks like this person has determined that nobody needs to know. So they're keeping in their own corner and doing what they are being guided to do at this time. Okay. So this is how they were feeling. This is how they were seeing your relationship. This is how they were seeing their reality when they ghosted you. Let's ask Spirit now. How are they seeing you now? How are they seeing you now? How you like me now? We have the Sun card in reverse. Oh, it's like their sunshine is going away. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They don't even know if they can bring this back together. They feel like they've destroyed everything. We have the Six of Cups, hoping that you're going to take them back. For some of them, they're planning to come forward with an apology and flowers. I don't know what kind of flower. This here, perhaps bluebells, violets. Six of Cups. And the Lovers. Right, so they are razor focused in trying to get back to you and back in your good books in the shortest possible time frame. It feels like maybe they didn't expect to miss you as much as they did. Okay. But they have. We have the Sun card in reverse. And they think that maybe they're truly messing things up permanently. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But that has not killed their hope and optimism that they can bring this back together. And that's what they're trying to do. They are actively trying to manifest. I see, the cauldron here. They're actively trying to manifest you back into their life. They want to rekindle this relationship, rekindle these fires here. Because you're their love. You're their love. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some advice from Spirit, but I'm going to take it to the extended. And we're going to look at what's happening in their life right now. We knew what was happening when they ghosted you. We want to know what's happening in their life right now, their heart space energy for you right now, their long-term intentions towards you, how they guys see you interfacing with each other by this time next year, messages from their 3D self, messages from their 5D self, and their next actions towards you within 1 month of you watching this reading. But if you're not able to join me in the extended, let me get some advice from Spirit for you. What's your next move with regard to this connection, or your next move generally? What's your next move as far as Spirit is concerned? And can I ask you to like this video as an energy exchange, or subscribe to the channel, or put a comment down below. It could be a full stop. Put the date you may have watched this, or your thoughts whilst you're watching it, anything like that, an emoji, anything like that. It's beautiful energy exchange, because that is how the flow of abundance goes, right? It's give and receive, right? Nothing can be sustained by giving, and nothing can be sustained by receiving, which is also something that your person is learning, right? Remember, they were the people pleaser. Okay, so this is something that they're learning as well. All right, we have blossoming, and it says you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So it just feels like that same new cycle energy that I felt in the beginning of the reading. And Spirit is saying maybe you're beating yourself up, thinking that you should be more further along than you are right now, whether it's in your life or on your spiritual journey. But Spirit is saying, listen, right now, take it easy. Okay? Take it easy. A new cycle is beginning. Take it easy. Treat yourself kindly right now. Don't have any big demands on yourself. You just close off a major cycle. Give yourself time to recover. And we have owner. Easy does it. I tell it, take it easy, right? It says there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So listen, there's nothing that you need to do right now except take it easy. Okay? Take it easy. Take care of yourself. That's what you need to do right now, right? All right, my love. So that was your reading. If you can join me in the extended, it's $4.44 for the extended link. You can find down below in the description box or in the first comment. Okay.